Yo, how's it going everybody? My name is Durzo and welcome to the Twilight Forest in Adventure Mode. If you haven't really seen the series before, well, you kind of missed a lot, we're almost at the end. But I am playing in the Twilight Forest, I started here, I can't leave here, that's pretty much the whole idea. I am playing in Adventure Mode, which means if I don't have the appropriate tool, I cannot break a block. But if I've got the right one, I can break it just fine. I am also playing with natural regen turned off, which means my health does not come back unless I eat a golden apple, take a potion, eat a hydro chop, that sort of thing. So that's pretty much the gist of everything that's going on. We're pretty much getting to the end of the series here. I don't have a whole lot left to do. There's a handful of things that we really want to look... There's a handful of things that we have left to get, really. So if we pop this open, let's go ahead and just check out just the Twilight Forest. Alright, so we're going to kind of look at some things that we haven't done yet and see what we have left. We've completed all of the quests that are completable. I checked the wiki. I think it's called the Final Plateau, which is the area outside of the Thorn areas that we checked out last time. Or the time before that, one of those times. Is not finished. There's nothing there yet. So we've completed the progression system as far as we can go at this point. There's a few items that we still have not found yet in this season, so I'd like to find those before we end, and we're going to check that out right now. So we've seen most things, but there's a few things we haven't found yet. So for instance, a firefly in a jar, that's actually something we haven't done yet, and that one's super simple. You know what? Let's go ahead and just check that off our list. I'm not going to try and compile everything into one place. I think that would get to be a bit much. But what I will do, if I have a bottle somewhere... I do, right here. Alright, sorry for the quick cut there. I had a plane flying over my house that was incredibly loud. It's very rare that they're that loud. Okay, so firefly, bottle, perfect, and what does it got? Oh, cool. Firefly in a jar. I don't think I've ever really messed with these before. So let's go ahead and just throw a couple of those around. No real reason for it. If we check through, we've seen all the different spawners, that's for sure. We've seen all the different plants, the blocks. Ooh, what is that? Smoking block. Okay, so those are the little fire jet things that pop out around here. Encased fire jet, encased smoker. Ooh, we're going to have to make those. Which means we're going to need some tower wood. I think I have some of that. And a fire jet. I have a feeling I'm going to need... Do I not have a shovel? I don't. I have a feeling that I'm going to need silk touch for that, and I don't actually think I have anything with silk touch on it right now. Actually. So let me make a shovel. We'll go check out the fire jet. Okay, just made myself a quick steel leaf shovel, and there should be... There it is. So it's one of the fire jet blocks. Now my question is... Oh, there's lava under it too? I'm glad I checked around it before I dug it up. So, okay, this must be... I have a feeling that's normal on all of them, because this is pretty convenient that there's a 3x3 directly under it. Alright, we at least have some dirt, so let's go ahead and block this off. More dirt, please. Thank you. And let's see if we can pick this thing up or if we need silk touch. So if we turn Wayla on, yep, that is a smoking block. So that one, I guess, doesn't turn into fire? Oh, I can't break that. Oh, cool. Alright, we got a smoking block. We now need to find a fire jet. Let's go look for that. Alright, we got a fire jet right over here. And is this a fire jet too? How is that one not set this tree on fire? So if I break that, oh. I got scared there for a second. I thought that was going to have lava underneath it, but apparently this one doesn't. Is that normal? Is this one empty underneath too? It is. That's weird. Does that... I don't know. I don't know how those work actually. Or at least what triggers them. So can I actually place them down? I have two of these, so I might as well give it a shot. Can I actually place this down? What if I dig a shovel? What if I place this right here? Oh, I can. I don't know if that'll shoot fire or not. So I'm going to leave it, and we'll see if it will. Let's go make the... What are they actually called? Encased smoker, encased fire jet. Alright, so how do we make these? Tower wood redstone, tower redstone lava bucket. Not hard. Alright, so I think I can pretty much confirm the fire jets are all... have no lava under them, unless they use the lava that's underneath them to shoot the fire up, because none of them were shooting fire either. I just ran around, I was trying to find this to get some more lava, and Yeah, so I went through 5 more fire jets, and none of them had lava underneath. So my only thought is they either use it all up, like, you know, this one has this underneath, so they consume a little bit of the lava each time they fire, because none of them are firing right now, which is really weird too. I haven't seen any of them fire. Strange, I know. But yeah, so if that goes like that, and then the smokers have the lava under them, I don't know. I guess we'll check. I'm going to try and find another Hydra coming up here in the next episode or two. So we should be able to check the fire jets in a new fire swamp and see what's underneath them, because that's something I just don't know. So that'll be kind of cool. Alright, lucky me, I had 6 encased tower wood. I think I can make 1 more like that. Okay, so that gives me enough. I just want to make sure that I had enough to make these. That one should not be hard. Alright, so that was the smoker, right? Or is that the fire jet? Smoker. Smoker goes here. Redstone like that. Or did I do it backwards? Backwards. Alright, an encased smoker. Alright, and next one, encased fire jet. And got it. Now, I'm guessing these are powered by redstone. It's going to be my thought process here, so let's see if I'm right. We're going to need 2 levers. I actually need the crafting table for that, but, you know. Let's go ahead and throw these down. So, smoker. That's cool. And you can turn it off. That's really cool. Alright, and fire jet. Yes! That's really cool. And you can turn it off, right? That's, or does that... Oh, no! Oh, it turned off. Okay, good. It just, it has a timer set. Alright, cool. We got those ones done. What else can we make? Alright, so next thing I'm seeing on here that we haven't seen or haven't made yet is the ore meter, which is a work in progress and has no crafting recipe. Okay, never mind. Alright, and it was suggested in the comments, and I agree that I need to make the full fiery set of armor and tools. How much of the fiery ingots do I have left? I have 2. Now, what does it take for that? Fiery blood. Where's my fiery blood? I know I have that somewhere. I've got fiery tears, but those work as well, I'm pretty sure. So we just need some iron, which I got plenty of. And that only gives me 5, so that gives me 7 total. That'll let me make a pair of pants. So we're going to need to kill some more hydras and gas to be able to get that all finished up. So let's not worry about that right now. We'll do that later. Beef steak we've gotten. We're going to need the peacock feather fan. That's something that's found in dungeons, like in chests, so we can find it in Hollow Hills, find it in Lich Towers. So that's one we're going to have to go searching for as well. We also need up here, where is it? We got the sorting tree, miner's tree, tree of transformation. That's another one we're going to need to find. That is found up in the canopy dungeons, or leaf dungeons, I think they're actually called. I call them canopy dungeons. I like that name better. We've got all this stuff, done that. Wow, we've done a lot. We've got the fiery tears. We've got the full Alpha Yeti armor. I think we've collected all this armor. I don't really care too much about making it. We can. It's really easy. Got the magic beans, no problem. Seeker bow. That's one I haven't found yet. I don't know what that one does, so that's something we should look at. Glass sword. Alright, that's another thing I need to look up to see where I could find that. I don't know if that's something you just find, if it looks like it's not a work in progress, so... Alright, I'll have to look for those, and then we've got all the spawn eggs, which I definitely cannot get, so we're pretty good. There's not a whole lot left that we need to do. You know, I think I should mention, I've had the sorting tree going for the last couple episodes, and I can't really tell. I think it's sorting, but here's the thing. Because of NEI, I have the middle click auto sort, so I don't know how much this is actually doing. I had middle clicked this at one point, I think. Oh, it looks like it's sorting it decently well. I've just got a bunch of junk everywhere. I really should sort all this out, but I don't really feel like it right now. I've got a bunch of the weak instant health, so I'm just going to go ahead and drink, get my health back up to full. I still have plenty of potions that I've made. I'm pretty sure, at least. Let's double check. Potion bag. Oh yeah, we got a bunch in there. We're good. Let's throw this away. And I think now what I want to do, if we take a look at our magic map, we've been to most of the areas around here, minus a few of the hollow hills and a few of the quad dungeons, like the underground maze, the Goblin Knight strongholds, the Yeti lairs. Like, you know, there's 4 of them surrounding one main area, so we don't need to go to all of them. But I would like to get, you know, we're going to need some more fiery tears, so I'd like to find another Hydra. I don't know if it's this convenient that all of the things end up on the same map if you make one. Because if you look here, the whole progression system actually showed up all on the same map, starting from Naga, going all the way up to the final plateau. So what I want to do is make another magic map. I'm going to travel down. We're going to go right here first, check on the miner's tree that we left. I want to see how that's looking, and then I'm going to just keep traveling south and start myself a new magic map to see if we can find some new bosses. For now, I need to make myself a magic map, and I don't entirely remember how to do that. How do I make a blank magic map? Paper around that, and that's super easy. Alright, I will meet you guys over at the miner's tree. Oh man, I accidentally triggered our Naga. Well, since we're here, I did want to test something. Does the Ender Bow work on the bosses? Let's find out. Oh god, it does! Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to check that. Oh, not a screenshot. I meant to turn F3 off because you guys don't want to see that. I'm just making my way over here, and I just ran too close to this wall, so I guess that makes that pretty easy. This Tribo is... it's so OP. It's awesome. Alright, I'm almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. Let's go ahead and just run together. So, we're going to check and see how the miner's tree is doing. I left a chunk loader with it. So hopefully it is working the way it should, as if I was in the area. I don't know how well that works. I don't even know how much ore it actually pulls out of the ground in total. I'm not sure if it just picks like a certain area, or if it pulls everything it can, or if it has a certain amount. I don't know how big the area that it actually pulls up is as well. I mean, I put it on the top of one of these giant hollow hills, so I guess we'll be able to see how far, how wide it spreads, because there's ores all the way out to like even here. So let's get up there and take a look. Let's do the fast travel, I think. Missed him. Ah, you stupid pig. Alright, you. And you. Jerk! Terrible shot. And you. Ha! So cool. Alright, let's see what we got up here. Wow! We got a bunch of stuff. So we got a lot of stone pulled up. I wonder, does it pull it up kind of in... like, does it all go on top of each other? So is this just, if I dig down, are we just hitting solid... It's not pulling as much as I was really hoping it would, honestly. I was really hoping for a much wider area than just this of ores, because this is pretty small. So I don't know how awesome I think that actually is. I mean, there's a lot of lapis here, which is kind of useless to me in this version, because we're in, I think, 1.7.10. So it's not used for enchanting or anything. There's some iron. I've got way more iron than I could ever need. I really don't actually need anything out of there. So I'll leave this going. It looks like it does a pretty good job. It pulls a lot of stuff out. I was hoping it did it in a much wider area, though. I'm not sure if I start digging this stuff up if more will come. I'm going to try and do that, so I'm going to dig up a bunch of this stuff, and we'll see if more shows up later. Okay, so I gotta say, this thing has actually pulled up a fair bit more than I was expecting it, or than I was thinking it actually did. So I am using my Maze Breaker, which has Fortune 2 on it. Let's go ahead, and I think every time, I don't know if you could hear that Enderman sound that just kind of popped up in the background there, but I think every time that sound happens, that's when more ore pops up. Yeah, because now it just popped up. This gold was not just here a second ago. So it does appear that it has a limit to how much can be around it, and once that's mined up, it's going to start pulling more, it seems like. Which, I gotta say, much cooler than I thought. I'm a lot happier now. I thought it was kind of a... I was kind of bummed with like, oh man, it doesn't really do a whole lot, but no, it seemed to have pulled quite a bit here. Let's throw that down. I'm no longer using torches, just the Moonglow Queen, because... or Moonworm Queen. I can never say that name right. I want to do this and make some... we got quite a lot of stuff here, as you can see. Alright, without grabbing the stuff that keeps popping up, this is it's not a bad haul. 18 gold, 50 iron, 43 blocks of lapis, and 29 blocks of redstone. So that's really not bad. So that's kind of cool, actually. No, I need that. Whoops. Over here, and I have the crafting table made. Let's go ahead and take the Raven's Feather, that and that. We will make the magic map focus, and we will go ahead and make myself the blank magic map. And now I just got to go south and get a little bit out of the way, and we'll make the new one. Alright, I've been heading south for a decent distance here. Let's go ahead and pop open the new map and see what we got around us. So we got a lot of liches and a lot of nagas. There is a swamp back north, so there's going to be a fire swamp probably somewhere around there, I think. I think the way they spawn now, if you find a swamp, you can find a fire swamp pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and see what we got around us here. Looks like down here in this area, it looks like it's starting to be the ice. So we're going to have like the Yetis and the Snow Queen with the Aurora Palace, which is pretty cool. We've got no large hollow hills anywhere around here. We only have small and medium. Hi. Hello. Look, it's the locals. They're weird looking people, aren't they? Alright, let's go ahead and I think we're getting pretty close to needing to stop today, and we will continue on next week. But let's find something fun. Let's go ahead and kill something. Alright, here we are, and now I want to do experimenting time. I want to see how... I don't know... I want to... Actually, I guess let's check... Yeah, I can't really check it on any of the other animals. I want to check and see if the Enderbow actually does damage or if it just swaps places. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a regen potion because I'm probably going to take damage while doing this. And I want to try with a Naga and see basically if I can kill it only using this and how many shots it would take. So first off, let's test and see if it does damage to it. Okay, it does. Okay, so that's going to take a lot of damage. It's going to take a lot of shots, actually. Let's give it a shot. Bam! Haha! Oh, I took damage that time. What? Hey, what are you doing over there? Switch! And change places! I wonder... Oh, I got an idea. Alright, I'm going to drink this so he doesn't kill me while I fumble around in my inventory. Excellent. Let's go up like this. And I really want to test something. So he's going to start digging blocks out from under me. Or he's digging them out over there at least. Let's see how the Enderbow works in this situation. It's going to be kind of fun. Alright, Enderbow and doink. Oh, come on. Hit him. I hit him. Come on, really? Why? Does it have to be a legal space for him to hit? Or for him to land on? What? Oh, come on. Really? Come back. Come on. Okay, I'm hitting him directly. Okay, it's not working. So this must not be a large enough platform to hit for him to spawn on. So let's try this. Really? This doesn't work? Like, it's just bouncing off of his head. I can see it. Aw, that kind of sucks. Alright, Alright, let's get down on the deer. So yeah, I don't think that the... He died. I don't think the Naga can spawn up there, considering it is, considering I think it's too big and it needs to have a legal place to spawn. Switch. And... this may be a little too boring, actually. I mean, I can keep doing this, but I don't really foresee this happening quickly. Ow. What else do I have? Yeah, you're not really a concern to me. Go away. Alright, what else can I play with? I got the life-draining scepter and the zombie scepter. Let's try those out. Ow! Stop it! Oh, my regen wore off. Okay, let's try life drain. Is that draining its life? Oh, it is. Oh, that's cool. I think it gives me life back, too. Okay. So that's how that works. Zombie. Will it fight the zombie? It does hit the zombie, okay. Get him, zombie. Get him, zombies. Take that. Oh, I killed my zombie. No! My best friend. Switch. I got one zombie left. Get him, zombie. Get him! Go! Need more zombies. More zombies. Swarm! Overrun! And I can refill the zombie scepter, so I'm not too concerned about using it here. I think it just takes a strength potion and some zombie flesh, so nothing too bad. Let's get a view of this. Hopefully they can kill him, that'd be really cool. Get him, zombies. Get him. Man, the zombies kind of suck. Will somebody kill him, please? There you go, you got him. Alright, zombies did it. Good job, zombies. And now they're gonna burn. Cool. So we got another Naga trophy. Yeah, Nagas are pretty much no threat to us at this point. I mean, they are the first boss of the game, so they really shouldn't be. Alright, everybody, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. We made some cool stuff, and we're going to continue to try and find the things we haven't seen yet. So, next couple episodes will all be about new stuff, hopefully, and also just utterly destroying all of the bosses, because we are so overpowered now. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Leave me a comment. I know some of you guys have talked about possibly me doing different modded series. So are you guys watching for Twilight Forest, or would you guys like to see me do some other mods? I want to keep it in the adventure realm. I'm not a big fan of the mods where you just build machines and, you know, this machine makes this machine now makes this machine. I get why people like that, just not for me. So if you know of anything, I've gotten a good number of mods already suggested. But if you guys want it to stay in the Twilight Forest and see if we can add other things to it or what, let me know. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good one. See ya.